What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber die trying. You see the thumbnail, right? Um, Watching TV versus living life. So I was talking close family member, and we were clowning about. They always watching movies and shows, and they always get on me like, "You didn't see that? You didn't see that? You didn't see that?" Like, no. And from time to time, I will do reviews on things, but in a general sense, I don't really watch that much television. You know, I just don't. And, as I got older and older, I realized I might spend far more time living life than actually watching television. And I think sometimes what happens with us people is like, like yesterday was a Sunday, actually. Got up, I went to the gym. The gym was closed. They usually open at 8, but now they open at 10. So I came back to the house. I cut the grass. I edged the yard. Then after I finished that, I went back. I went to the gym when it was open, worked out, came back, and then took my son on a workout, and then came back and worked on a live and this, that, and the third. And I realized, during the process, so that a lot of times by 2, 3 o'clock, I had probably done more than most people because I'm in my neighborhood and I'm just seeing everybody in the house. And normally people in the house, they're watching television. So I preface this thing by saying, and sometimes when people go, they go on vacation, that's I work so hard, I need to go, get some rest and relaxation. But other times, that's their moment to quote unquote live. And I've taken into consideration that some people only live on vacation. But there's a group where all of this is actually more so about watching TV. So when people say, I don't have time for this, I don't have time for that, I'm busy, I can't find, I need to figure out my schedule. You got to ask the question of how much television do you watch? Because your schedule actually might be in the shows that you are viewing all the time. And, I was clowning on my family member about that. It's like, I don't, it's kind of like when you're in college playing video games where, one more game. I talked about that. It's one more game, one more game. Let me get on this video game. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 5, 4 out of 7, and then time goes by, and then you kind of figure out that I wasted a whole day. And then you see people who are quote unquote busy living life, they're getting further and further ahead of people who are just watching TV. And I remember, the one thing I learned about television is no matter how many channels you get, you're going to have this feeling like nothing's on. You had cable, nothing's on. You expand the plan, nothing's on. You get down to all these other plans, and then you do those, and now you can watch what you want to watch, when you want to watch it. It's on your time schedule, but it's nothing to really watch that you really want. Nothing's on. So it comes down to the fact that television is the last bastion of spoiled catering to yourself, where I could just do what I want to do right now. The same thing when it's going to the movie theater, right? I really want to go to the movie theater because a lot of this stuff has to deal with exclusivity. I'm living if I do something exclusive that just happened. And did you see the new movie? And then you have to ask the question, like, would you rather go to a movie or concert or television, poetry night, talk show, wine tasting, something, you got to balance out which one would you rather do. Now, I can say emphatically that in some ways, watching TV can be cheaper, than living, but at the same time, that would be because you don't have to go out and do things that cost. Like, go and take a walk in the park versus watching television. You know what I'm saying? Get some good company, walk, talk, laugh, technically it's a workout. Technically you know, it's enjoying nature. Like, we have to ask the question, are you so encapsulated with technology that you away from nature? And to me, that becomes a problem. But at this particular point, I think we have a nation of people who are more in tune with television than other people. So that's my thought on that. So like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch you on the next one. Peace.